they were like, okay, but you got to come back in and do shows every now and then. And I'm like, just go, and I will never call you again. Just go, fly.
Yeah. It was like we broke up, and there was like this weird, like we didn't fight our way out of it. It was just like, okay, so you're gonna come back, right? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. And then you looked at me like, I was like, just agree to that, and then I'll never activate that clause of our little like agreement here.
Yeah, but there wasn't. I thought back, it wasn't leverage, because what are they going to do? I mean, like, it's worse for the company to cause that sort of issue than it is for one channel to just go. Like, it's not that big. They're just they're worried about it.
Hutch is he's a pleaser. He's a people pleaser.
What? No. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me interject real quick. I didn't want to go. I wanted them to give me a fat paycheck. I didn't want to go because part of it was like I didn't have the kind of faith that Adam had in him. Like Adam knew, like, I'm going to go off on my own. It's going to be great. I didn't have that same, like, I didn't know what was going to happen. So like,
this is past that though. This is past that, when the check was no longer on the table, and it was now I can get you out with your channel. This is the end, and we're in the
take you out your word.
Okay,
for this.
Take my word for it. I remember it as if it happened 5 minutes ago. And we're in the meeting, and they're like, and bosses that will remain nameless are like, they're guilt tripping you. They're saying like, well, you know, I feel like there's just so much stuff that we could have done. They really hate to see you go. And you're sitting there, and I'm sitting like both legs, like nervous leg bouncing, and I'm just like, don't say anything. Anything you say now counts as an agreement. Just don't say anything. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, this has been great, and I'm honestly looking forward to seeing what you do over there. And you open in slow motion, like your mouth is like. And I'm like, and then you pitched something where you're like, well, what if we, I forget what the details were. You're like, what if, like I go out, I got my channel, it's fine, but I come in and I'm doing this thing, and maybe, can we have like a little stipend or some fucking something? And I'm like, no, I had you were free. And the boss's eyes are like, we've got him. He ain't going nowhere.
They knew how.
Yeah, we'll circle back to this, and
they knew how to work us, man. Me and Adam, like when they first started monetizing people's channels, me and Adam walked in. And we're like, okay, here's the game plan. We're gonna try to get so and so to give us our channels, and then like we were like, okay, well, we just think that it doesn't make a lot of sense for you to be paying us this salary when we could be making this much more with our channels. And the big boss man was like, no, not gonna happen. Absolutely. And if you don't like it, you can go. And me and Adam were like, okay, well, I guess we'll go back upstairs. For a minute. We were not equipped.
Dude, that's also the first time you came in, and I was like, you got to ask for X amount of dollars. And when you came back like an hour later, you're like, I got half of X. And I'm like,
well, their X that they offered me was like fucking twice what I was making waiting tables, so it just blew my mind. And so like
I tried to prep you for that though.
My concept of value is just so skewed. I think
it was what they were offering, like commensurate to what you could actually make, was quite. It was small.
Yeah.